Hi everyone, Richard here. Lately I've been doing a lot of thinking about approval workflows and G Suite. And I have here a demo field trip request form. Now the idea behind this video is to demonstrate the power of getting all of the, not all, but many of the G Suite applications working together into one cohesive information workflow. So I'll just talk you through it as I go. So this is on the right hand side here, you see this is a field trip request form that a teacher is logged into. So this is teacher one. On this side of the screen, it would be the administrator who would be approving the field trip request. So let's say the field trip is going to a baseball game, and the purpose is to uh, uh, develop an appreciation for the game, and the location is going to be at Nats Park here in DC. And we're going to go on April, we'll make it a Wednesday afternoon game. I don't know if they're playing that day or not. So it's April 18th, and we're going to depart, 12 p.m. and we're going to return at 8 p.m. So these are the minimal details of this field trip request form, and again, in a real environment, you would certainly ask for more details regarding a field trip like this. So I'm going to hit submit. Again, this is the teacher submitting the field trip request form. Great, so we can see it has been added to the response sheet. All right, it's a baseball game. And I'm using Autocrat to merge the data from the form into its own Google Sheet. Now notice I'm not going to be using a Google document. So my template was created in Google Sheets very purposefully, and you'll see why as we go through this video. So I can see that the merge has happened. In addition to the creation and merge of the document, if I go into my inbox, I notice that there is a field trip request here for me, an email. And it says here, please review the attached field trip request. If you approve, please use the Approve Now add-on to confirm and automatically add the field trip to the calendar. So I better open this up and read it. And I decide that, yes, this is something I want to approve, and just wipe my hands of this to know that I've said yes and this event is going to happen. So because I have yet to deploy this add-on in my domain, I'm actually going to run it as a test. So I'm going to run test as add-on, and I'm going to do a test with the latest code installed for current user. So I'm going to do select the doc, and I'm going to look in my spreadsheets, and here it is, the one, field trip request for baseball game on April 18th. So this is the document that I want to try this add-on out on. I'm going to click that and save, and I'm going to go ahead and click test. So now under my add-ons, I should see this Approve Now add-on. So I'm going to pause here for a moment. Just think of all of those workflows that you need approval for. You could have this Approve Now function for field trips, for leave requests, for all kinds of other functions. But they all point to the same app script file. So I'm going to go ahead, and I know this is a field trip, so I'm going to click OK. I'll approve this field trip one. So what's just happened, and this has happened very quickly, it had stamped my seal of approval on this Google Sheet. Again, this could be an image of my own signature. It provided a timestamp of when this has occurred. It also, if I go back to teacher 1, it also emailed the field trip approval notification. So it says here, this confirms that field trip request for a baseball game on April 18th has been approved. Again, so this teacher can view it and see my stamp of approval on it. But on top of that, it has also created this on the field trip calendar. So if I go ahead to April 18th, I'll notice here there is the baseball game event with the address details and a description of what we're going to be doing on that field trip. So if you take that sort of concept of being able to get Google Sheets, forms, email, and calendar all talking to one another, you can create a very powerful, efficient workflow. I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration, and in a later video I will create a tutorial on how to replicate this functionality. Thanks for watching. Bye.